Once upon a time in a small village there lived a kind-hearted man named Kasper. Kasper was known for his compassion, generosity, and willingness to help others. He spent his day spreading positivity and making a difference in people's lives. He was known throughout the community for his unwavering kindness and compassionate heart. Kasper always went above and beyond to help others, spreading love like wildfire wherever he went. Because of this habit of his, many people had become envious of him. However, despite his goodness and mercifulness, Kasper often wondered why bad things seem to happen to good people, and bad people live happily without suffering any trouble in their life. One gloomy day, as Kasper was walking through the village, he noticed a young girl crying by the roadside. On being concerned, he approached her and asked, "What's the matter, my dear?" That girl sobbed and explained that her family's home had burnt down, leaving them homeless and without any belongings. Kasper's heart sank as he listened to that little girl's story. He offered his comfort, assuring her that everything would be all right. Deep inside, though, he couldn't help but question why such misfortune had befallen an innocent family. Now Kasper had become very distraught because of all this, so he became determined to find the answers. Kasper sought the counsel of an elderly wise man of his village. The wise man used to reside in his peaceful and beautiful cottage in the remote part of the village. When Kasper reached the cottage of the wise man, then at first he bowed respectfully before the master, and the wise master also indicated him sit down alone, with the other people who were also troubled by life. The elderly wise man was already busy in resolving the life problems of others. The wise man was resolving the problems of others with his profound wisdom and deep knowledge. When Kasper's turn came, he shared his concerns and asked the master why bad things happen to good people. The wise man, with his wrinkled face and kind eyes, smiled gently and beckoned Kasper to sit beside him. "Kasper, my child, you must have realized that those who do good deeds remain sad and troubled, whereas those who do bad deeds live happily. People who do good deeds keep getting worried as to why they have to face so many hard exams in the walks of life. That's why today I'm going to tell you something about karma that you have been unaware of all life long." On this, Kasper says, "Karma? What is karma? Please tell me about it, master." Now the old master says, "Kasper, you must have an insightful understanding about karma." The master explains this to Kasper and says karma is often described as the law of cause and effect. It means that the actions you take can influence your future experiences. Positive actions lead to positive outcomes, while negative actions lead to negative outcomes. So listen to me very carefully. "Kasper, my dear," the wise man began, "life is unpredictable, and the world is full of both good and bad. Sometimes bad things happen to good people simply because life is unfair. It is a part of the human experience, and we must learn to navigate through it. If any bad incident happens to someone, then all these are the results of the person's karma, because this nature never does wrong with anyone, and there is no discrimination. According to the law of karma, if a person does something wrong, he will definitely be punished for it. If not in this life, then in the next life, but he will definitely be punished. He can't avoid his punishment. Good or bad, what he put out comes back to him. Every living being gets the results according to his deeds." The wise man further says, "Nature gives everyone a chance to choose their own path. Now it depends on the will of man, whether he wants to choose the path of righteousness or unrighteousness. If you are troubled in your life, facing difficulties, then it clearly means that you have made some mistakes somewhere. Somewhere you have done something wrong, the consequences of which you have to suffer today." Now things were slowly beginning to make sense in Kasper's mind. The wise man further says to Kasper, "Everything happens for a reason, so don't question it, rather trust it. And listen this very carefully. Kasper, my child, the one who suffers can be happy in his life, but the one who gives sorrow and pain to others without any reason can never be happy in his whole life. In the end, he will have to suffer sorrow in his life, and this is his destiny. Kasper, the rule of karma says karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. If someone is tormenting you, troubling you today, it doesn't mean that person will be happy all life long. Someday or the other, he will have to pay for this. Someone or the other will come into his life who will give him the same pain and troubles that he has given to others, and this is the principle of karma. After listening to all this, Kasper becomes very eager to ask the master about the bad people. He asks the wise man and says, "My wise master, why do bad people live so happily and prosperously in this world? What good deeds have they done that makes them so happy? Why don't they get punished for their bad deeds?" On this, the old master says, "Kasper, bad people remain happy in this life because of their past good deeds which they have done in their previous birth or in this birth. And the day their good deeds come to an end, it is from there that their bad times begin. From then onwards, the time of their destruction begins." Karma says, "Take yourself not to take revenge in this world. Karma will punish them harshly on behalf of you. Moreover, how people treat you is their karma, and how you react is yours. So don't waste your time on revenge. Those who hurt you will eventually face their own karma. Kasper, when a bird is alive, it eats ants, and when the bird dies, then ants eat it. It's law of karma. Kasper, there is a great saying about karma, and that is, karma never loses an address. So karma is karma. Karma is a life. You do the wrong things, you get the wrong things out of it. So time can turn at any time. Don't devalue anyone in life. You may be powerful, but time is more powerful than you. A man is born alone and dies alone, and experiences the good and bad consequences of his karma alone, and he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. After this, the old monk tells Kasper that these difficult circumstances and times also bring an opportunity for a troubled person to prove himself strong. The wise man continued, "But it is during these challenging times that the true strength of good people shines through. It is in their resilience, their ability to rise above adversity, and their unwavering faith in goodness that they inspire others and create positive change." The wise old master shared stories of individuals who had faced unimaginable hardships, yet their spirit remained unbroken. He spoke of activities fighting for justice, doctors healing the sick, and teachers nurturing young minds despite personal tragedies. These stories illuminated the fact that bad things didn't define these individuals, their responses did. As Kasper listened intently, he realized that bad things happening to good people was not a punishment or a reflection of their character. Instead, it was an opportunity for growth, compassion, and the chance to make a difference. The old wise master's words ignited a fire within him, and he was determined to make a change. Now all the troubling and peace-destroying thoughts, which were not letting Kasper live happily and peacefully, had been extinguished. Now he gets up and again, bowed respectfully before the old master, and thanks him for bringing him out of the pitch darkness of ignorance he had in his life, prior to seeking his guidance. Kasper returned to the village with renewed purpose. He rallied the community, organizing fundraisers, and gathering resources to help that little girl's family rebuild their lives. The village came together, demonstrating the power of unity and the strength of goodness. News of Kasper's efforts spread far and wide, inspiring others to take action in their own communities. People began to understand that bad things happening to good people didn't diminish their goodness, it amplified it. The world started to see that even in the face of adversity, keen myths had the power to create a ripple effect of positivity. Years passed, and Kasper's small village transformed into a thriving community filled with compassion and empathy. The once unanswered question of why bad things happen to good people became a reminder of the strength and resilience that lie within each individual. Through his journey, Kasper learned that life's challenges were not meant to break good people, but to shape them into something even greater. He realized that the impact of his actions far outweigh the need for an explanation. And so, dear viewers, remember that bad things may happen to good people, but it is in those moments that their strength, compassion, and resilience shine the brightest. Let us learn from Kasper's story and embrace the opportunity to make a positive difference no matter the circumstances. I hope you like this motivational story. If you like this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our Be the Best YouTube channel. See you soon, and we will definitely meet again. Till then, take care of yourself. I hope you found this video helpful and interesting. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss of our upcoming Rise and Reflect stories. You can also leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this story, or if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay wise and stay curious. Bye-bye.